Mhm.
So, good morning, everyone. My name is Nitin, and I am going to say now about past, present, future remedies and alternatives for the fossil fuels. Yeah. So, we can see here these are the types of fossil fuels. Now, oil, coal, natural gas, these are the other types of fossil fuels. Now, coming to fossil fuels, what are fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are the natural energy sources like coal, oil, and natural gas formed from the remains of ancient plants and animals over millions of years. They are burned for energy but release pollution and are not renewable sources. The Carboniferous period, how fossil fuels were formed. So, coming to Carboniferous period, the Carboniferous period was a time in Earth's history about 359 to 299 million years ago, where vast swamps covered the land, leading to the formation of today's coal deposits and oil and natural gas. So, the origin of coal. During the Carboniferous period, vast swamps covered the earth. As plants died, they accumulated in these swamps, forming peat. Over millions of years, this peat was compressed under layers of sediment, eventually forming into the coal. Coming to formation of oil and natural gas, oil and natural gas originated from the remains of microscopic marine organisms. As these organisms died, they accumulated on the ocean floor, mixing with the sediments, and were subjected to the intense heat and pressure over millions of years, transforming them into the hydrocarbons. Yeah, so the good, the bad, and the ugly benefits and the consequences. So fossil fuels have historically driven economic expansion, creating jobs and fostering technological advancements. They provide a relatively inexpensive energy source, supporting industries worldwide. Investment in fossil fuel infrastructure has spurred growth in related sectors, contributing to overall prosperity. And there are also some disadvantages like the burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases contributing to climate change and its associated impacts such as rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and ecosystem disruption. From, from extraction to emissions, a closer look at the life cycle. So, as we can see here, the extraction. The stage involves mining coal, drilling for oil, and extracting natural gas. It can lead to habitat destruction, water contamination, and the release of methane, a potent greenhouse gas. In the every stage, in the extraction, transportation, and combustion, we have a lot of disadvantages, which we can see in this slide. Moving fossil fuels from extraction sites to processing plants and then to consumers requires pipelines, tankers, and trucks, all of which contribute to emissions and the risk of spills. During combustion, burning fossil fuels release carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matters into the atmosphere. These pollutants contribute to climate change, acid rain, respiratory problems, and other health issues. Beyond fossil fuels, exploring the renewable energy alternatives. So these are the other alternatives like solar, wind, hydrogen, which can be replaced for the non-renewable energy resources. Yes, fossil fuels present, past, present, and future alternatives. This presentation delves into the history of fossil fuels from their formation in the Carboniferous period to their widespread use during the Industrial Revolution and their pervasive impact on the environment today. So the Industrial Revolution, our reliance on the fossil fuels. Coal became the primary fuel source for powering steam engines, driving the growth of industries such as textiles, mining, and manufacturing. This marked a significant shift from renewable energy sources to the fossil fuels. The discovery of oil and invention of the internal combustion engine led to widespread adoption of oil as a fuel source for the transportation, powering automobiles, ships, and airplanes. This further solidified our reliance on fossil fuels. The development of pipelines and infrastructure allowed for the widespread distribution and the use of natural gas for heating, electricity generation, and industrial processes, further entrenching fossil fuels as a dominant energy source. Present day, the environmental impact of fossil fuels. These are few impacts like the greenhouse gas emissions, air and water pollution, habitat destruction. The burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide into the atmosphere, contributing to global warming and climate change, resulting in rising temperatures, melting glaciers, and extreme weather events. Fossil fuel extraction and combustion release pollutants into the air and water, causing respiratory problems, acid rain, and contamination of water sources impacting human health and ecosystems. Fossil fuel extraction such as coal mining and oil drilling can lead to habitat destruction, deforestation, and displacement of communities, disrupting ecosystems and the biodiversity. So renewable energy sources, solar, wind, and hydrogen power. So coming to the solar power, solar panels convert the sunlight into the electricity, offering a clean and sustainable energy source. Technological advancements are reducing costs and increasing efficiency, makes the solar power more accessible. Wind turbines, wind power, wind turbines harness the kinetic energy of wind to generate electricity. Wind farms and becoming increasingly common, offering a large-scale renewable energy source with minimal environmental impact. Hydropower. Hydropower uses the energy of flowing water to generate electricity. Dams and reservoirs provide a reliable source of renewable energy through, though they can have environmental impacts on river ecosystems. So nuclear energy, a controversial alternative. Nuclear energy is a powerful way to produce electricity by splitting the atoms, usually from the uranium. It doesn't create air pollution like the fossil fuels create, but it is a controversial topic because of the risks which we have. Nuclear accidents can be dangerous and radioactive waste is hard to manage. Some may see this nuclear energy as a clean energy solution, but others worry about its safety and its long-term effects. So, coming to the future prospects, advanced nuclear technologies such as modular reactors and fusion energy holds a promise for safety and more sustainable nuclear power in the future. Pros and cons. Nuclear energy is a low carbon energy source but raises concerns about nuclear waste disposal and the risk of accidents. New reactor design aims improve safety and reduce waste. Biofuels are they truly sustainable? So biofuels are made from the plants like corn, sugarcane, and algae, which are considered as renewable energy source because they can be grown again and again. However, their sustainability is controversial topic because while they can produce less pollution than compared to the fossil fuels, even growing them requires a lot of land, water, and energy. If not managed well, biofuels can lead to deforestation, food shortages, and high carbon emissions from the farming. So whether they are truly sustainable depends on how they are produced and used. Emerging technologies, geothermal and hydrogen fuels. Geothermal energy uses heat from deep inside the earth to produce electricity or warm buildings. It's renewable, reliable, and works all the time, but drilling deep underground can be expensive. Hydrogen fuel is a clean energy source that uses hydrogen gas to create electricity with water as the only byproduct. It's powerful and pollution free, but producing hydrogen efficiently is still costly and requires a lot of energy. Both technologies have great potential for the cleaner future, but they need further development to become widely used. The future of energy, a transition to sustainability. The future of energy is shifting towards the cleaner and renewable sources like the solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, geothermal power energy, etc. This transition aims to reduce pollution, fight climate change, and ensure that energy doesn't run out. Technologies like hydrogen fuel and improved batteries will help store and use the energy more efficiently. Governments, businesses, and people are working together to move away from fossil fuels and create a more sustainable and eco-friendly energy systems for the future. So coming to our role in a greener future, our role in a greener future is to make choices that help protect the environment. This includes using less energy, saving water, recycling, and choosing renewable energies whenever the possibility is there. So we can also support eco-friendly products like plant, planting trees and use public transports or electric vehicles. Small actions like reducing waste and spreading awareness add up to make a big difference in creating cleaner, healthier planet. So conclusion, coming to the conclusion, fossil fuels have historically powered industrial progress, but have also led to environmental degradation and climate change. Transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydrogen, along with improved efficiency and carbon capture technologies, offers a sustainable path forward. So, in the end, I want to share a quotation with you guys at the conclusion part. That is, past is like a waste paper, present is like a newspaper, whereas the future is like a question paper. By excessively using the fossil fuels, whatever we have done to the environment was out of our hands. But by choosing the right energy source like the renewable energies wisely, we can turn the future into a sustainable world which is still in our hands. Thank you.